In this video, we will be discussing the incredible stories of two former professional athletes who won the lottery. First, we have Gilbert Arenas, a former NBA player who won $300,000 in the California lottery in 2020, and believes he owes his good fortune to a homeless man he met on the same day. Second, we have Thomas Hollywood Henderson, a former NFL player who won a $28 million jackpot in the Texas lottery in 2000. Join us as we dive deeper into their stories and see how these former athletes used their winnings to give back to their communities. First on the list, Gilbert Arenas. Gilbert Arenas is a former professional basketball player who played in the National Basketball Association from 2001 to 2012. He was known for his scoring ability and was a three-time NBA All-Star. He played for several teams during his career, including the Golden State Warriors, Washington Wizards, Orlando Magic, and Memphis Grizzlies. Arenas has been involved in a variety of business ventures and has worked as a television analyst for NBA games. Gilbert Arenas won $300,000 on May 12, 2020 in the California lottery, and he believes he owes his good fortune to a homeless man he met on the same day. In an Instagram post, Arenas explained that he was on his way to buy lottery tickets when he stopped at a gas station and encountered a homeless man who asked him for spare change. Despite having only $10 on him at the time, Arenas offered the man $5. The homeless man encouraged him to keep the money and use it to buy lottery tickets, saying, "You won't make it on $5, so keep the $10 and after you win hook me up with $20. Arenas initially doubted the man's prediction but decided to take a chance and buy the tickets. However, when Arenas arrived at the store, he found that it had closed early, and he wasn't able to buy the tickets after all. He was surprised to receive a text message the next day informing him that he had won the jackpot. It turned out that the store owner had played Arenas' numbers for him when he didn't make it before closing time. Arenas kept his promise to the homeless man and found him to give him a cut of the winnings. He described the man's reaction as emotional, saying, "He jumped up and hugged me for 5 minutes crying and then started to pray." Arenas was touched by the homeless man's kindness and believes that it played a part in his lottery win, saying, "I've given back to the homeless but never was blessed by one. His good-hearted gesture of me making it back home blessed that ticket." The winning numbers for that draw were 7, 16, 27, 44, and 56 with the mega ball of 5. Gilbert Arenas missed the mega ball number and had the number 25 instead. In California's Mega Millions lottery game, the second prize is not always $1 million because it can vary based on the number of tickets sold and the number of winners in each prize tier. This is why Arenas only won $300,000. Second on the list, Thomas Hollywood Henderson, who won the lottery twice. Thomas Hollywood Henderson is a former American football player who played as a linebacker in the National Football League from 1975 to 1980. He played for the Dallas Cowboys and San Francisco 49ers during his career. Henderson was known for his colorful personality and was a key member of the Cowboys' Doomsday Defense in the late 1970s. After retiring from the NFL, Henderson struggled with drug addiction and alcoholism, but eventually got sober and became a motivational speaker and substance abuse counselor. Thomas Hollywood Henderson won a $28 million jackpot in the Texas lottery in 2000. Henderson, who was 47 years old at the time, bought $100 worth of Quick Pick Lotto Texas tickets while paying for $85 worth of prescription cold medicine at a drugstore 2 blocks from his home in Austin. Henderson was unaware of his win until the next day when a relative called him on his cell phone to say that the winning ticket had been sold at a drugstore near his home. Henderson affirmed that he bought his tickets at Now's Enfield Drug, and they began to compare numbers. "I had to pull over. My stomach was in a knot," said Henderson. He'd had the winner in his hand. The winning numbers were 5, 8, 17, 35, 38, 41. Henderson was released from the Cowboys in 1979 by former coach Tom Landry for drug use. His NFL career was shortened by alcohol and cocaine addiction, but he said he had been sober and drug-free for more than 16 years. He has since produced 7 alcohol and drug prevention films that are used in state and federal prisons, treatment centers, and schools. Henderson estimated that he had invested $20,000 in lotteries over the last 10 years and said he planned to use some of his winnings for his substance abuse projects, perhaps financing more anti-drug abuse videos for prison inmates. He also wanted to continue efforts to develop community track and field programs for young people. Henderson said he would take the cash option for the prize, receiving it all in a lump sum instead of smaller installments over 20 years. He said a lawyer told him he may be left with a mere $10 million after taxes. He also mentioned that his lifestyle would not change much, saying he had everything he needed and the only thing he did not have was an airplane, which he was not planning to buy. However, he did admit he might buy a Mercedes. According to sportscasting.com, Henderson has continued to experience success since winning the Texas lottery, having won a $50,000 lottery prize in 2010 and marking his 36th year of sobriety in November 2020. Currently, he spends his time between Texas and Florida, sharing his life experiences and story with various groups, such as prisoners, churchgoers, and individuals attending AA meetings. In conclusion, former professional athletes Gilbert Arenas and Thomas Hollywood Henderson both won the lottery and used their winnings to give back to their communities. Both athletes expressed gratitude and humility in their lottery wins. Their stories serve as a reminder that good fortune can come from unexpected places and that we can all use our success to make a positive impact on the world around us.